New tonight, the family of a man found not guilty for assaulting a Border Patrol agent is speaking out tonight, one day after the announcement. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy spoke with the wife of Martin Diaz to hear her thoughts about the verdict and next steps in the case. Connor?
Well, Kendall Diaz tells me she's relieved her husband was found not guilty. She adds the verdict is the end of one chapter in what she says has been an ongoing process for her husband to become a U.S. citizen.
A sigh of relief.
I immediately just broke down crying.
That's what Kendall Diaz says she felt after hearing a jury found her husband, Martin Diaz, not guilty of assaulting an ICE agent earlier this year. A Ring camera captured footage back in April. That's when authorities were trying to take Martin into custody on an immigration deportation order. He's been in federal custody from that time until Tuesday. The same day, Kendall and the rest of their family got to see him for the first time in months.
We got to take a couple minutes at the end, and Martin was able to come out and hug everyone. And so he did rounds where he hugged, me and his mom and members of our family and friends, everyone who was there to support. And that was just such a beautiful experience.
A beautiful experience, she says, follows the deportation order going into effect. She says Martin was immediately taken from federal custody to ICE custody as of Wednesday night. He's currently being held in the Kootenai County Jail, waiting to be transferred to an ICE facility in Tacoma, where eventually he will be deported to Mexico.
So my bag's packed. My husband's bag is packed. Our whole household is actually packed up and ready to go.
She's hoping the two of them will be in Mexico by Monday, depending on when authorities transfer him. She adds the order of removal makes it not possible for Martin to apply for a green card, saying they'll be asking the federal government to waive what would be a 10-year ban with this order so they can come back to the States in a year and a half.
The order of removal ensures that he is not qualified to apply for that. So if we did apply, he would get denied.
Despite having to leave the country, Kendall says her family's and community's support of her husband's case is giving her hope during her husband's deportation process. She hopes his story will help relate to others going through the same experience.
We're never going to stop fighting to be reunited with our family. The immigration system currently is not set up for success. And I would love to be able to continue that work and continue in the immigration process.
Now, Kendall tells me they're anticipating him being transported from Kootenai County to Tacoma by Friday, but says she won't know for sure until it happens. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.